Well, here we sat for a good 10 minutes. This Starbucks here in Brunswick, Ohio was jam-packed. I guess you can't really call them slow if they're busy. But I want to talk about last night. I haven't got to the barn yet. I'm only going to the barn this morning. Going to put 4 babies behind the gate that we thought were a little skittish, so we're going to show them the gate.
What are the babies?
I just mean like the young horses that are school at qualifying on Sunday. That's all. Just want to get them some time behind the gate because they haven't seen the gate yet, and I had some stuff to finish up at the house. Want to go to the barn, get the equipment ready for everybody, and then I'm off to the meadows for widespread panic and insider trading. I did want to talk about what went on last night with the horses. You guys saw the only 2 left. I was literally just watching No Free Lunches race just a second ago, when I looked at the line, I was on the track warming up when he raced. I waited for the line to come up. 4th beat to, it looked on the line like his type of race to win, right? Historically speaking, the way he used to race. He looked sound to me. That was the biggest thing. When I saw the earplugs come out getting into the last turn, I know, like, Lunch usually likes to be climbing over them, and then he'll sprint past them. And when I saw those earplugs out getting into the last turn, I'm like, oh, my. Hey, stop being silly. When I see them out getting into the last turn, I'm a little concerned, but he actually did race okay, but admittedly a little bit flat for him. But the biggest takeaway, I think, for me, easily, was the fact that he was sound going through the wire, sound pulling up. So that was most important. It's not the first time we've ever seen him throw in a flat line, but anytime you see him kind of a little off, so to speak, whether it be in his overall game or certainly soundness-wise, it's concerning. But I thought he was sound going through the wire and looked great, and certainly no concerns from Stacy and Brett. So just a bit of a flat line. It happens. And then last night with Sweeney, I thought he raced good, kind of followed along good, got him out coming out of the last turn. He trotted to them going under the wire. This horse has had a bit of an odd start to the year with that disqualification where he was set back. I was second place, first place, fifth. And then also a couple of breaks in odd places. He made one on me in the first turn at Northfield one night, and then made one on Luke. But I saw none of that last night. He seemed like he was very professional, did his work well, and finished up as well as he could when asked to do so. So, by no means am I trying to say that he's at his best right now. He isn't, but he's definitely coming around because I thought he raced rather well, all things considered, last night. And then earlier on the day, we saw a good day at the Meadows. Again, we're having a decent run at the Meadows right now. We have a decent run across the board, but definitely at the Meadows. I was really happy with what I saw from Lover's Play in winning yesterday. Anytime you can see, you guys know I don't have to gush over Lover's Play. You know that I like the filly. I got a lot of respect for her, and to see her go out and win in 58 is a good start to her career. Very, very happy with what I saw from her, and actually happy with what I saw from Ready for Landing. But as I said, and I'll stand by it, as I said yesterday, I gave him an A- overall. It's not that I thought he should have beat that filly. She's a very, very fast filly, but I would like to see him put up a little bit of a tussle when she got to him. Now, looking at his hobbles last night, yesterday afternoon, it looked to me that the ropes were just a little too short. We measured them, and this has been a trend. We make our loops, we make our ropes, so if you measure like you would a pacing hobble, from the loop to the loop, rope and everything included, I like to make them around 66 inches. That's what they sit at. Well, all the hobbles we're measuring this year at 59. They've all shrunk, and it's not, they say that rope doesn't shrink, but it does expand. So I think it expanded a little bit, and in turn, when you expand, it does inevitably shrink up a little bit. So it's not the end of the world. Obviously, Ready for Landing has raced very well in them. Trotted in 54, won in 55, and I'm not going to say that is the reason that he was flat. No, I'm not going to go that far. But I do think he trot better with the hobbles the way they're supposed to be. So actually, truthfully speaking, that's why I was late to Northfield yesterday to race in the first and third. The fourth was a little bit of traffic. I would have been tight to get there. But the first and third race, I was fixing hobbles.
Are we going back to the house?
Yeah, we're going back to the house for a little bit, sweetie. The first and third, I was fixing the trotting hobbles, both flash lie. I had a piece of rope left. The rope's expensive anyway, but I had a piece of rope left that was 61 and a half. Made the hobble 61 and a half. Still much shorter, but 3 inches longer Flash 5s were last week, so I put those on for now anyway. If I have to swap them out, I will. But Ready for Landing has our standard 66-inch hobble, as I said, loop-to-loop on him now. So he'll, we'll see how he races in those next week. I'm not using that as an excuse, but as I said, when I watched the race, when I really let him out, he tired out kind of quickly. Could have been the flip-flops in the mud, could have been a million things, could have just been him. But I believe that a component of that was probably the hobbles. So they're fixed now and ready to go. We'll see how he races next week. But I'll tell you what he was, very confident. And, he did make a couple of breaks in the warm-up when I was warming him up, post-braiding him. So I was concerned going into the race. I saw none of that in the mile. Timed him into the gate. He screamed off the car, crossed him over the front, never put a step in the turn. Let Jeremy Indoff go with his horse, sat quietly in the 2-hole. I just thought I was going to get a jump on Mike Wilder. I knew he'd be coming, and that filly's got a big kick to her. She's actually a very, very nice horse. And wasn't enough. I could have got another 200-yard head start on me. You're still going to run me down. So I was happy overall with Ready for Landing. So a first, a second, a third, and 4 in yesterday's racing. We got some cool racing coming up today. We got Widespread Panic in. I talked to Chris Lems about him yesterday. He said the same thing. He just wish he had just went forward with him. I said, you're right. I said, he's going to make breaks. I just want him to learn. And I think, hey, what? What's wrong, honey? Yeah, it's pretty. I think he'll be fine today. If I have to go forward, I will with him today. But I'd like to race him much the same as I did last time, kind of float him over into the 3, 4, 5 hole and come with him first or second over. That's what I would like to do with him. He's not the easiest horse. He's not super amenable sometimes. So we'll see if he'll play along. And then Insider Trading, Tim says she's much, much better this week. We'll see how she is. There's the grass guy's here, finally.
Well,
That's the guy with the grass guy there. I've cut my last lawn. So Insider Trading then tonight. We got Great Bet, eager to see what he does at Flamborough Downs. Drebin is in tonight. I like watching Drebin race. Can't wait to see him race. Collector also is in tonight. And then tomorrow we get Hallie in the Clouds and Don't Talk. Hey, shh. Hallie in the Clouds and Don't Talk About Bruno in the City of London Pace. City of London Trot, Filly and Colt side. Memory and Imagination races. It's tomorrow night racing. Do you want to come to the Meadows with me tomorrow night too?
sure.
Okay. Memory and Imagination races for 72,000 tomorrow. Stop, sweetheart, stop. Victory Blue Chip races tomorrow in the Stallion Series. And then our big hitter Spitfire Overseas races tomorrow night in the Open. Just give me a second. Spitfire Overseas was given the 9-hole. Allotted the 9-hole in a handicapped Open. And then JK Victory, Tactical Mounds, and I'm Fancy Like on Saturday. So with that, I'll let you go. I hope you guys have a wonderful day wherever you are. It's a beautiful day here. There is a chance of rain now on Sunday. But it seems like it's changing for the worse, but it's changing quickly. So I hope that it changes back in the evening, the afternoon and into the evening. It's supposed to be sunny, so hopefully that weather trend can keep moving a little more aggressively. I'm not a meteorologist, but it is trending. It went from sunny to a chance of rain to it might rain to it's going to rain. Now I'm hoping we get back to the sun. We'll see how that happens. But we get 72 hours and things change very, very quickly here weather-wise, I've found out. So with that, I'll let you go. Have a great day wherever you are. Take care and good luck.
Have a great day.
Good luck at the track.
Good luck at the track.
Shh, you're being noisy, you.
Good luck at the track.
That's better. That's better. Bye-bye.